So guys, what do you do when your portfolio is down? You've gone on a virtual reality headset, you get into the ring and you work off a sweat, you build your adrenaline up, yeah? And then you get into the action. But anyway, what this video is about, it's going to be a short, sweet one. As you know, I like to do a little bit of fun there and then. Tomorrow, Axion official, 8 PM, be there, yeah? They're going to dish out some knockout blows, yeah? You see what I've done there? Some knockout blows. With some absolutely fantastic news coming out, and a lot of you guys ain't even going to fathom what they're coming out with. They've been working hard behind the scenes and stuff, yeah? And yeah, as you can see, I'm raring to go myself. By the way, I don't get knocked out in this one. You know, nearly did a few times, and I have been knocked out by this guy, but I've knocked him out as well. It's great fun, guys, to just sort of break a bit of a sweat, yeah, and then that's that. So right, let's crack on with the actual video itself. So hope you like that one. Axion dealing some knockout blows tomorrow. Right, let's get on with the video. Right, so I hope you guys like to be sweating my guts out there. Right, so we're going to talk about Axion, because obviously tomorrow's going to be quite super important, especially if you guys out there that are watching this video and don't know what Axion is. So I'm going to briefly go over it, watch some of my previous videos. We're going to go on about the price. We're going to go to Axion official YouTube. We're going to talk about Luxy, super duper cheap at the moment, Luxy. And a quick bit on Vabble, a little bit on CoinGecko, and then that will do, yeah? Right, so first and foremost, if you are new to Axion, basically see the certificate of deposit, yeah, you can come over to the accelerator. This might, don't take my word for it and all the rest of it, guys. There's lots of mechanisms happening at the moment, and this, that, and the other, and exciting stuff coming out tomorrow. You really need to join the Axion official tomorrow. Yeah, because some of what I'm saying could change, and this, that, and the other. But basically, at this moment in time, if you was to stake Axion, yeah, the best way to stake Axion is buy into the accelerator, because you get a bonus for it, yeah. And there's a calculator of everything else here. So, for instance, if you're going to use, say, USDC coin, let's say you're going to use $2,500, and you're going to stake for max. Yeah, you would. Your principal would be this. You'd get an additional 15%. Yeah, the potential with the collider, meaning that if it was successful, you get up to a potential is based on a 5 times multiplier. Yeah, so your $2,500, you potentially get an additional $1,600 added. Yeah, etc. So you can go to advanced. How many years? Or months. Now I do believe it's just under a year before you start getting percentages. So as soon as it changed to like at 1% here, and that's roughly that's 400 days. I think I can take this down a bit more. There we go. So minimum's about 350 days, I think, but I've got it 354. You get at least an additional 1% bonus. So basically for a year they're giving you an extra 25 quid or $25. Yeah, potential bonus that you're going to get through the collider, yeah, on your principal, yeah. See, yeah, and that's that, yeah. At the moment, like today, for instance, what's been burnt. So some investors have used some Matic, some wrapped Bitcoin's been used today. This is probably wrapped Ethereum, yeah, wrapped Bitcoin. So this is probably more or less reinvested, yeah. And we'll go to my stake. This is obviously my YouTube account. I'll show you guys. So for $107 at the moment, you can get 3.3 million Axion. Putting that in perspective, Axion goes to 1 cent. This is worth $33,000. Yeah. So look, I've earned a little bit of wrapped Bitcoin at the moment, 30 cents. Now I could withdraw that, or I could reuse that in the accelerator. And this is what a lot of the guys do. Now bear in mind, this is only just $100. You know, if it's like $10,000 or whatever, you know, that's probably a lot more than that. Yeah, so that's probably be sitting at $100 or something like that, I suppose. But yeah, so then, you know, what a lot of the investors are doing is they reinvest it. Yeah, so then they create ladder stakes. So let me show you here. So like, as you can see, I've got 3 stakes here. all of these as their tests, so they're all 15 years, these ones in here. Yeah. Now in my other account, I've probably got, my god, I've lost count, probably 15, 20 laddered stakes, and they all come out at different dates. So I've got some that are 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, blah de blah, that are coming out. Now when I say 2 months, 3 months, I've had them staked for say about a year, yeah, or just under a year. So I've got oh, actually I think I've got a stake coming out in the next few days. So I've just reminded myself on my other account. So I think the 27th of March. So you have to keep an eye on when your stakes are due to you know, unstake, so to speak. So you're best off writing the dates down. If you're like me, a bit forgetful, you know, you should have something slapped on your bedroom wall or office wall or something reminding you of your dates, yeah, because there are penalties if it's left after a few weeks, I believe. Yeah, don't quote me on that. So Axion price at the moment, because of the anticipation of no one knows what the news is, and look, someone just bought some more there. There's quite a few green candles, quite a few green buys, as you can see. Yeah, at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another 6 buys there. Now, some of these are obviously bots. Some of them are contracts. Some of them are individual people, etc. But this is what you look at the moment. So over the last, what have I got? So I've got this on 12-hour candles. Yeah, so 1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gradually over the last 4 or 5 days. Yeah, we've gone up over 40%. I think this will show us, look, 8% in the last 24 hours, but we have gone up probably around about 40%, 35, 40% in the last 4 or 5 days. Gradually creeping up. This is absolutely cheap as chips to get in, guys. Right at the moment. Not financial advice, got to do your own research and everything else. All I will put it to you guys is, I've done a few little hints in some of the videos. Telegram the other day, where we were on Axion Fridays, absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Shez, if Shez watches this video. She's a fantastic moderator from New Zealand with Team Luxy, and Shez helps post some of my videos and stuff. She joined the Axion Friday show. It was a good old laugh. I had a few beers too many, and if you haven't seen it yet, go on Telegram, listen to the recording, because I actually give quite a bit away on there. Probably a little bit more than I should have. Pulling had a little go at me. Only joking, but yeah, so we're all good fun. And that's what it is with the Axion team. So Axion official tomorrow. Yeah, this is what you want to come and watch tomorrow. It'll be live streamed, and you'll be able to jump in and obviously text your messages and stuff and ask your questions. But tomorrow will be specifically, they've got a lot to get through, so I would suggest coming in, watching, and letting every single bit soak in what they're saying. You might have to watch the live stream 2 or 3 times afterwards to grasp everything that the team is doing. Yeah. So absolute fantastic. And also, if you are in Axion, come and join Axion Token, aka Superman. Every couple of days, Superman does videos on Axion, Warp Bond. He does Hex Token as well. So if you're Hex guys, he has a channel Hex Token as well. You know, we're not all biased in what we talk about, so to speak. I love me Axion, love me Luxy, love me Vabble, Utrust, Electronium. My god, I'm in Hex as well, and look, you know, I'm no great lover of one specific project. Yeah, in other words, I don't just talk about, say, Axion, or I don't just talk about Hex. Yeah, and you have to diversify your portfolios in whatever projects you're in. The reason why I talk about Axion probably the most on my channel is because I really get on. The team is fantastic. Yeah, and I've been in crypto a long time, and a shout out to all of the Axion team, to be honest. Yeah, I get on very well with them, and especially I look forward to me Axion Fridays on Telegram. I may actually miss my first one ever this week because I'm working about 200 miles from where I live. Depends if I get home in time. If not, I might have to watch it on the phone. Right, so Luxy. Yeah, Luxy was on Axion's launchpad. Let me just go back here. So Axion does launchpads as well, if you're new. Yeah, so and this will be part of the what they're pushing as well. So they're aiming for about 2 launch pads a month. Yeah, and what this does is that this creates new investors from different projects. For vice versa, you're going to get us from Axion that for instance, I invested a little in Legion, in Warp, in Luxy and Vabble and stuff. Yeah, and also these guys that come across Vabble, Luxy, Warp and stuff, they've obviously checked Axion out. You need to diversify in crypto these days, guys. If you try and be a standalone project, you won't succeed. Yeah, in my personal opinion. Yeah. So Luxy is very getting near to main launch. Yeah. Yet again, watch previous videos I've done, just so I can keep this a little bit short, this video. But basically, Luxy is OpenSea of Polygon, and they're going on Syscoin as well, guys. Yeah. They've got a fantastic team, a big team actually. Let me scroll down. So like, look, join the community, chat with us, you know, da-di-da-di-da. Come over and have a look at these. There will be links in the description of this video, guys, for the Axion official, Axion token, Luxy and stuff like that. So look, meet the team. Yeah, they're doxed. It's a large team, yeah. And at the moment, none of the large YouTubers are talking about it. None of the referral whores talk about it because, you know, they're getting nothing out of it, you know. And when I say referral whores, I'm on about these guys that are doing these nodes at the moment. And be careful, you can make a lot of money in the nodes if you get in very early, by the way. But be careful, because at the end of the day, you're normally going to be the one that's getting in midway or whatever, and you'd be lucky to get your money back. I've been there, done that, guys, and that is that. Yeah. Luxy price at the moment, healthy as anything. I wish I'd seen this earlier, because it had actually done a nice little dip there back into the 12.8 cents range. But Luxy, if you pan out, look, it's stayed in this range very healthily. Now, what's going to happen when main launch comes out? And I've got this on good authority from Shez. We tried asking Shez when she was in the Axion Telegram the other day, but she wouldn't give nothing away, because she said she'd get her legs chopped off by the team otherwise. But basically, Shez a fantastic moderator, she is, yeah. But she has had a look at it herself, and she said it's beautiful. You know, it's great. You know, she likes it a lot. Yeah. So that's all I can say on that. So that's gave me enough confidence, just that alone, that I've invested even more. Yeah. Vabble at the moment, I can't say too much on Vabble at the moment. You know, obviously the website's not been updated and stuff like that at the moment. I'm super bullish on Vabble in the long term. Yeah. Vabble, Netflix on steroids and more. Yet again, skip back to some of my previous videos where I mentioned Vabble, but we're looking at really late 2023 to 2024. They're taking their time, they're making sure everything that they do is great and fantastic, and at the moment they're doing alpha testing, yeah, and soon or there's beta live at the moment, so there's a lot going on behind the scenes at the moment. So hopefully we will have some proper sneak peek soon. They have done some stuff on Twitter and stuff, but yeah. So quickly going to CoinGecko for a minute, just going to give you a quick example. Yet again, if you're, as I say, new to Axion, imagine Axion at the moment. So as I said, you know, you can get roughly for $100 3 million Axion. Yeah. So for, I don't really like doing a comparison with Hex, but what we need is something that's about 1 cent in it. Yeah. But let's not worry about that for now. So for instance, imagine how would we do this? No, let's do Hex for a minute. Yeah, let's just do Hex for a minute. So $100 gets you 3 million Axion. Yeah. Hex, you'd get 877 Hex for $100. Yeah. So if I'm saying that quickly, yeah, because look, Hex is 11 cent. Yeah, not saying that Axion will go to 11 cent, but with what they've got coming out over the years and the next bull run and stuff like that, I can't see why not. Yeah, with some of the tokenomics and what they're doing, it's mind-blowing in my personal opinion. Obviously it takes volume, it takes investors to believe in it and stuff like that, and once really Axion really gets discovered properly, yeah, look, just all you got to look at is, say, Doge, for instance. When that came out, yeah, it's just a meme coin, that was it. Elon Musk talked about, my god, if you'd put $200 in the beginning, you'd have been a millionaire, right? So not financial advice, yeah, but let's just see how much 3 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that would be worth $342,000, I think. Yeah, at the hex price now, $342,000, guys. Yeah, and that is the potential that Axion could have. Look, even if you say 5 years from now, yeah, is it worth investing $100 and, you know, staking it for 2-3 years? My personal opinion, yes. Axion's going nowhere. If I thought Axion wasn't going to last or not be around in a year or two's time, I would not be doing videos, you know, constantly doing videos on it. Axion token wouldn't constantly be doing videos on it. And Axion token has been around a long time, the same as me. Yeah, he was in Electronium back in the day and stuff like that. Electronium is a pension coin. Yeah, it's what I call pension coin. 5-10 years away. Certain coins you invest in or tokens you invest in, you trust that you're not expecting a return on it for 5-10 years. Yeah. Others, yeah, you know, you want to be lucky enough to go into something like for $100-200 in it, and it pumps 1,000x, you know, within like a year, you know, and be rich. Yeah, I understand that, you know, but sometimes you've got to play the game sensible. Yeah, especially if you're on limited funds, and just invest in projects that you can see are going places. All right. And you get into the projects early. It's no good getting into a project halfway through and they've already done thousands and thousands of X's, because you're losing them amount of X's over the course of that said life of that particular token. Yeah. In other words, what I mean is like Bitcoin. If you've got in Bitcoin when it's $2,000-3,000, yeah, you know, fantastic. Getting in at $40,000-50,000 at the moment, well, if Bitcoin went to $100,000 this year, you've only doubled your money. Yeah, so that's the point I'm making. Same as Ethereum. I bought Ethereum. I was getting Ethereum when it's $75. Yeah, I wasn't early in that, but I was getting it at $75. So, you know, I've done pretty well with that. Right, I think that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget, Axion official tomorrow. Yeah, join it, and hope to see you there. I should be on tomorrow. It's at 8 PM. I'm up very early tomorrow, but yeah, I'm going to make sure that I'm there, even if I'm quietly in the background, laying in bed watching it on TV tomorrow. But anyway, as always, be lucky in crypto, and peace out.